Okay, so here is this little piece of tech that I am now recording for posterity. And so, as usual, we've got our Tainted Pact running to heal off of leech, or to heal off of poison while we're leeching. And the goal is to be able to leech in a place where we normally can't leech. And one of the ways we do that in the past was leeching off of self damage. Now, that requires something like trauma or some other kind of self hit mechanic, which can be really limiting in what we can do. So we came up with something a little better, or maybe a little easier to work into an existing build, and that is using a particular version of the Cinderswallow Urn that says leech 1.5% of expected ignite damage as life when you ignite an enemy during effect. So as long as we can inflict an ignite while this flask is running, that basically the game will calculate the total damage that ignite is going to do over its lifespan, which by default is going to be is 4 seconds, and has a base of 90% of the damage of the hit. So 90% of the hit times 4 seconds is 360% of the hit, and we'll just do a quick calc here. So 360% times 1.5. Oops. 360 times, not divide, 0.015. Yeah, it's going to be 5.4%. 5.4% of the hit. That's actually a big leech when you get right down to it. 5.4% using default durations of everything. And so the way we're testing this, we have Viper Strike linked with Unbound Ailments and Cruelty. And we have this in a Story of the Vol, which will always ignite, freeze, and shock. And we're not worried about the freeze and the shock here, because those are not going to apply. But we have a 100% chance to ignite. And we are using Replica Volkor's Guidance here, so our chaos damage can ignite. We also, the weapon gives 50% of Fizz damage converted to random element. We've got a Chaos Mastery to convert 40% to Chaos, so we're actually converting about 60% to Chaos, and about 40% to something else. The something else doesn't matter here. What's important, though, is we'll be able to tell Cinderswallow Urn is running because we will get Onslaught from it. And then if we get a functional leech, then our self-poison will not hurt us. And I'll also turn on Approaching Flames. As long as we're leeching, this will not hurt us either. So we're going to go into a map. And let's take note here. Monsters cannot be leeched from. That does apply to worms. All right, our flask is running. We have 3 stacks of poison. Boots are on. And we are not taking damage until stuff runs out. So we had actual leeches going there until the effects wore off. As soon as the effects wore off, we died. That was to be expected. Let's go actually run out and hit some mobs. And now obviously we are doing basically no damage here because we're using a garbage weapon. That's okay though. We are self-poisoning. We've got 70 some odd poison stacks running on ourselves right now. And we are not dying from them in a no-leech map. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is the dream. Playing self-poison. In a no-leech map. Yeah, this... Okay, yeah, this is a completely successful test. Yeah, it works.